Welcome to this edition of Meet the Mustangs. Joining us today is one of Western New Mexico's football coaches, Anthony Arceneaux. Welcome to Meet the Mustangs.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Well, you've got the wide receivers.
Yes, I do. I have the wide receivers.
And tell me, what's it like coaching somebody like a Donald Byrd, who's having a pretty good season?
Yeah, it's a great honor to work with Donald Byrd. Not specifically with his football talent, but with the player that he is. He's a great young man off the field. He's got his head on straight, and coming from the high school ranks and then making my way up to college, I've always wanted to work with those athletes past that 18, 19-year-old mark and be able to see them develop into more elite athletes, and that's what Donald is. And unfortunately, I only get 1 year to work with him as a senior, but it would be great to have another one.
Well, and I heard he worked awful hard in the offseason. Even though he had a good year last year, he wasn't satisfied. That's going to be the kind of kid you want to coach.
Yeah, definitely. His work ethic has been a little contagious with the group, and it's been spread throughout the whole receiving corps. And along with Willie Bobbitt and Marcus Smith, our senior core, they've all been really good on accepting me as their new coach and buying into the concepts that I've been teaching them.
And if we could keep Willie healthy.
I know that guy. Yeah, he's such a dynamic player, and the reckless abandon that he plays with gets him sometimes into those injury situations, and it's just unfortunate that his body can't take the wear and tear that he puts it through. But when he's healthy, he's one of our best receivers.
So tell us, where did you come from before Western New Mexico?
I was in Honolulu, Hawaii at St. Louis High School. I was that's my alma mater. That's where I graduated from high school. Coached there for the past 4 seasons. In 2010, that was our first year. My brother was the head coach, and we've had Marcus Mariota was our quarterback, who is now at Oregon and led us to a state championship.
Nice.
And it was just for me, I was just getting done with playing football up in Canada. I was out for about a year and a half, still trying to, make that last little run at professional ball. And when my brother got the job at St. Louis, it was, kind of like, okay, now's your opportunity to, while you're still young, to focus that energy towards, your love in a different direction with coaching.
What's the biggest difference between coaching at the high school level and the college level?
The biggest difference, when it comes to X's and O's, it's all the same. What it has to do with the professionalism and the attention to detail. I think that's the biggest transition that has to be made when you're coaching at this level, and understanding that these players can grasp and conceptualize a little bit more than the high schoolers. So now you can be in more depth in your teaching process.
And this is full time too. You weren't teaching. Yeah. Were you teaching classes in St. Louis?
When I was at St. Louis, I wasn't teaching at St. Louis, but I did work for the Department of Education in Hawaii, working for the ILC program, which is kind of, we work with bad kids, that have a hard time in the classroom, have behavioral issues and stuff. So it's, I'm good with that, because that's a lot of football players have that same issue. It's kind of funny, but it takes a certain kind of guy, like a coach, I think, to work with those kind of kids as well.
So in your spare time, after football season, when you have spare time, what do you like to do?
Just with the family. I have a 2-year-old son. I have an amazing wife, and we also are going to have a little baby daughter coming in February. So my free time will definitely be very consumed. Yeah, definitely. But yeah.
Do you follow pro football? Who's your team?
Yeah, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. We're struggling. We got a nice win versus the Texans this past weekend. But yeah, Steelers are my team.
Well, that's it. We can end this interview now.
Who's your team?
Minnesota Vikings.
Oh,
so you guys have owned us a couple times.
Yeah, there's been a few, but you guys just got to rebuild a little bit.
Yeah. Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck in the upcoming rest of the season.
Okay, thank you.
And let's get that winning record.
Yes, let's get it.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Right on. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.